Hi, I'm Andrew Block, and I say what everyone should be thinking. Today's guest is Immigration Minister Peter Button. Thanks, Andrew. The Australian Border Force Act was recently passed in government by both Liberals and Labor. Yes, Labor will agree to anything involving refugees right now, since the success of our scare campaign. Now, the tree-hugging rabble are complaining that this act will mean that doctors, teachers, and other aides working in the immigration detention facilities could face up to 2 years in prison if they speak out against conditions in the centres or provide information to journalists. Look, we tried just telling them to keep their mouths shut at first. Then we terminated contracts and excluded them from future government projects, but they wouldn't stop leaking about the atrocities occurring in the detention camps. So we've been forced to threaten them with imprisonment for 2 years. Maybe jail will shut up these do-gooder doctors. Some doctors say they swore to do no harm and feel compelled to speak out when the current conditions lead to children being harmed. Well, all these leaks are harming the Australian government. Who will think of the politicians? Talk about a hypocritical oath. Look, as the Immigration Minister, I am the legal guardian of these unaccompanied children in these detention centres. I feel terrible when I hear about the violent and sexual abuse that has occurred to these children. However, it is a great deterrent for more refugees coming to Australia. So these cases of child abuse will stop more refugee children coming to Australia to be abused in our centres. So a few children are abused now, so that thousands of children won't be abused in the future. What a noble sacrifice you are making. We now bring you a special guest on satellite from the Vatican City. It's Cardinal George Bell. God bless you, Andrew. How do you feel about the Border Force Act? I think it's a great idea. There is nothing more embarrassing than when you are in the charge of something and someone leaks that you have been covering up children being sexually abused. You try to get them to report only to our official channels so that we can keep it a secret, but without the threat of jail, someone always leaks it to the press. So you don't think 2 years jail is too harsh? Of course not. I wish the Catholic Church had these laws to protect it in the past. Then we wouldn't have to go through all this unpleasantness in the Royal Commission. Well, if all goes smoothly and the public doesn't kick up a fuss, we might be able to extend this bill to include religious centres. Nudge nudge, wink wink. God bless you, my son. I have just received some breaking news. The Border Force has captured Dr. David Islopes. He is the doctor who told the media conditions in Australia's detention centre at Nauru put children at high risk of suffering physical and sexual abuse. Hopefully, this treasonous doctor will be kept in custody until he can be charged on the 1st of July, 2015. What a great way to finish the show. Remember, if you are not right, then you are wrong. Good night.